Let's explore PHP Security, focusing on structured query language, or SQL injection prevention. Understand how to protect your database from malicious attacks. SQL injection is a code injection technique where malicious SQL statements are inserted into application entry points to manipulate database queries. It is a common vulnerability that can lead to serious security breaches. Here's an example of vulnerable code. Never do this. This code directly embeds user input into an SQL query without proper sanitization or preparation. The username is assigned the value from the post request under the name username. Similarly, the password is also extracted from the post request. Then the query is made by directly concatenating the username and password. This approach is highly susceptible to SQL injection attacks. Let's see how SQL injection attacks work. Consider the attacker inputs the following. In the username field, the attacker enters admin followed by, or 1 equals 1. In the password field, the attacker enters anything followed by, or 1 equals 1. The resulting query becomes select asterisk from users where username equals admin, or 1 equals 1, and password equals anything, or 1 equals 1. Because 1 equals 1 is always true, the query bypasses authentication and grants access. Prepared statements are the solution to preventing SQL injection. They separate SQL logic from data. Parameters are treated as data, not executable code, thus mitigating the risk of injection. Here's a secure code example using prepared statements. This is a safe approach. The code prepares an SQL query using the prepare function, with placeholders for the username and password. Then, it executes the query using the execute function, passing the username and password as parameters. This ensures that the inputs are treated as data, preventing SQL injection attacks. Always validate user input. Check data type, length, format, and allowed values to ensure that the input meets the expected criteria and prevent malicious data from entering your system. Here's an example of input sanitization. Always validate and sanitize. The code uses the filter_input function to sanitize the username, removing any potentially harmful characters. Additionally, it checks the length of the username to ensure it falls within acceptable limits. This helps prevent SQL injection and other input-related vulnerabilities. Let's review some security best practices. Always use prepared statements to prevent SQL injection. Also, validate all user inputs to ensure data integrity and prevent malicious attacks. Here's a security checklist to ensure your database is secure. First, use prepared statements for all queries. Second, validate and sanitize all user inputs. Following these practices ensures that your database is secure. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.